Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today in this video, I basically drew something up, and the reason why I created this thing is because, the thing why I created this thing I'm about to show you in like a couple seconds is because, I was doing something in school with a piece of paper, and I had erased something on a piece of paper, and then I looked at it, and I could faintly, in all the stuff that I drew and then erased, looked like a face and a character idea. And I'm like, oh my god, that looks like a character. I am going to use it. So I tried my best to take what I saw. It was only half of a face. So I took the face and I'm like, wait a minute. This could be a gem from Stefan's universe. But I created a gem. So I created the gem and I'm like, wait, but what kind of gem is this? And I'm like, this kind of looks like a peridot. But I'm like, wait a minute, but it's not a peridot, but it also kind of looks like centapeedallllllll. So, solution. I made a backstory for this stupid character where basically this character was made from a defective thingy drill that created gems. So the thing was basically the corrupted drill was basically like broken or whatever, and it was basically it was like going to freaking die as soon as it tried to use itself to make gems. So basically it was corrupted because it was, while it was being made, it was trying to be made as a thing to make peridots, but then a bit of a centipedal then it was like, wait a minute, trying to make a centipede, and then it glitched it out because it was trying to make two freaking gems things at the same time. So it's like, okay. And then it classified it as a peridot one. So it went, and as soon as it freaking plucked itself down into the mountain to release its juices into the freaking mountain or whatever it was using, it freaking only got out a bit before it just exploded, causing only one gem to be produced during it. And after the gem popped out, it was both a mixture of two gems. And it had to be given lemon enhancers because it was a bit of a peridot and all that, so it was kind of small. This was its original, this is what it looked like when it first came out of the ground. It's like, where am I? Who am I? Why am I? And then it was like, okay, time to, and then one of the gem thingies like, hey, let me give you some lemon enhancers. So then it was like, oh, thank you for the lemon enhancers. Now I have my nice hair. Let me just. And then they were sent out on the mission with the centipedals on one of the ships. While it was there on one of the ships, it was basically there to make sure it could repair the ship because it had the smarts of a freaking peridot. And then, as it was doing stuff, a squirrel somehow got into the ship and then it was like, hey, get out the ship. So it ran out to follow it to freaking because it got mad at it, and then it followed them. And then it ran all the way to the freaking kindergarten. Amazing. And then when it got to the kindergarten, it was like, wait. And then it looked up in the sky to see the diamonds doing the stupid little corruption attack. So it's like, uh-oh, stinky. No. And it was like, I'm in the kindergarten. Sees a bit of a rock. I gotta use this rock. Freaking uses lemon enhancers to pick up rock. Where should I hit? So basically they jumped into one of the things. So basically they jumped into one of the things that an amethyst popped out of, and was like, whoop, time to just. And then they put the rock right in front of it to make sure it would be safe. But then through the cracks, it was like, uh-oh. And then it got corrupted a bit. But since it was very little, it didn't change the appearance much, but it also changed how it spoke, and it couldn't really speak correctly, so then it looked like this. It's also, if you haven't realized, the corruption made it a bit taller. in speaking wise, because I measured the because the legs do now look bigger. Arms, maybe a bit bigger. I don't know, but it's a bit bigger than what it used to be. Though its loss of its hair is still amazing. And these are all 3 of its forms. Regular. I need to make the corrupted form without its limb enhancers on, but this thing needs its limb enhancers because look at its freaking hands. It cannot pick up anything. It has like 3 fingers. It could be like, I want something to drink. No. So yeah, it needs its limb enhancers to freaking live. I could keep the boots. But also, if I want to make a thing where like it's like, hey, let me join Crystal. Steve, it's Crystal Wim. And basically what happens after it's corrupted, it doesn't know how to freaking use these anymore. So basically it's stuck behind that rock ever since the diamonds launched that attack on Earth. So basically it's been corrupted, stuck behind that wall, and it's like, help! And then, well, I'm probably gonna make an animation where basically Steven's like, what the heck is that? And he's be like, well, what's this rock? And moves rock because he hears like sounds. He's like, wait, what is, that's not an amethyst. Help me!